Hello. How is everyone doing today? Oh, I should maybe turn on my light. Oh. There we go. How's everyone doing this evening? I hope everyone is doing good. I got this ugly Christmas cat sweater, which is fabulous. It's even more fabulous because if I can get it. It lights. I'm not going to keep the lights on though. It's too ADHD. Too ADHD for my liking. How's everyone doing this evening? Today I just relaxed, did some art for people, and now I'm going to be doing some Final Fantasies. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah. How's everyone else doing this evening? I got some hot cocoa today because it's a bit chilly. Hot. That's hot. That's hot. So, anyways. Yeah, just chill day today planned. Well, as chill as one can be when they're doing more Shadowbringers. To start off with though, I'm going to be doing some Starlight Celebrations. So for those of you in chat that do not know Starlight Celebrations, it's Final Fantasy XIV's equivalent of Christmas or the holiday season. So I'm excited for the stuff. I haven't done it yet. I haven't checked out things as much. Obviously a little bit because I was doing some side quest and stuff today. So yeah, please let me know if the audios are a bit loud because I can't check. So maybe I should. There we go. Maybe switch it to Final Fantasy XIV gameplay. Game's quiet or I'm quiet? Yes to both. You can't just say yes, fam. Which is it? Is it me too quiet or game too quiet? Okay, thanks. You can and you will. Oh, shit. It's not what I wanted. This. Okay. Let's try, because the thing is I don't want it too loud. Let's try this. Let's try this. I can't, it's me. Let's try seeing if I can up the sound in game. Also to make sure your audio is proper level. System configuration. Listening position's good. Is your audio low Q? Is it good now or is it still too quiet? It's fine. Well, does I don't want just fine. Does the game audio need to be a smidge lower or do I need to be a smidge higher? Because I'm already pretty close to max. Okay, so is it just me? I could try and talk a bit louder. Okay, I think we're good. Go stream. Okay, I'm streaming. Okay, let's do it. Starlight Celebration, let's go. Look code amphitheater. Thanks for checking, fam. Oh man, look at this beautiful specimen. Beautiful, perfect. So I love what they do with the holidays. Like, just decorate everything. Also, you can see how busy it is. Obviously, yesterday would have been way crazier. Oh, that's cute. with the slippers and the nose and the ears. Okay. Look at this cluster. Okay. Festive Fiasco. Actually, let's do this as Dark Knight. And I kind of don't want Claws of the Beast out. Let's go back to my healer. Okay. Festive Fiasco. 'Tis that season of the year again, and Angaranji is making plans for an extra special Starlight. Quest is only available for a limited time. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, I see the saint has once again guided you to me in the most wonderful of seasons. Truly, your very presence is a Starlight miracle. That said, I'm afraid I must apologize. There's been a bit of a rub, you see. And as such, we're not quite ready to kick off the festivities as of yet. Okay. How shall I put it? Our troubles began when we encountered some unexpected delays in deciding on a theme for this year's event. Things spiraled from there, and as a result, we've been left with far too much to do with far too little time. Maybe you could do a social distancing theme. That'd be great. As a result, we celebrants have been forced to recruit helpers of all stripes. From small children to strapping adventurers like yourself. Speaking of which, you wouldn't perchance be able and willing to lend us a hand, would you? Perhaps. Oh, thank you, my friend. I dare say your generosity truly embodies the Starlight season. Without further ado, allow me to explain the tasks we would ask of you. No one social distance. Yeah, this frickin' fairy's bad at social distancing. Ho ho ho. Is that what's his pickle from the Hildebrand questline? Godbert? Is that Godbert? Totally looks like Godbert. Manderville. Yep. Ho ho ho. It would seem you found the most promising helper for me again this year. This Lalafell is super pretty looking, I just gotta say. Another adventurer, and I suppose this one too will also be wanting some kind of reward for their services. I say, sometimes I wonder if this whole Starlight business is worth the effort and the coin we pour into year after year. Must you be such a killjoy, my young friend? Just look at the faces of the children around you. Why, each year they spend moons waiting in eager anticipation of the most joyous of seasons, and the most delightful presents they will receive. Ah yes, the presents. Worthless trinkets foisted off of naive young fools in hopes of making them forget the mundanity of their everyday existences. If we truly wanted to bring joy to people, would it not be more prudent to invest in things that might actually improve the quality of their daily lives? Yes, but... Allow me to introduce Camelito Halito, first son of a prominent family of surveyors in Ulda. He's journeyed all the way from the Sultanate to help us prepare this year's festivities. Standing beside him is the Saint of Nemea himself, a man who no doubt needs no introduction. Let me state for the record that I did not come here merely to deck the streets with gaudy lights and trinkets. I initially proposed to Father that we do away with all this mummery and transform this festival into something that would contribute more directly to the mutual economic prosperity of our nations and the realm as a whole. But did he listen? No. He simply muttered about how he didn't raise his son to be a stuffy spoilsport, and all but demanded that I accompany Lord Mand... It is Lord Vanderbilt. Pardon. The Saint of Nemea, here to learn something about holiday cheer, whatever that's supposed to mean. Come now, Camlito. I understand that you are serious about your family business, but I dare say it wouldn't hurt you to lighten up from time to time. Here, perhaps this will put a smile on your face. Do you mean that truly? If I help you, I get a present too? But of course, my dear child. Behold, the Twinkle Box. Well, that's cute. Tucked beneath the many lids of this casket are hidden all manner of delightful wares. Why, they've been fashioned especially for this year's festivities by some of the realm's most celebrated crafters. For every task you complete, you will earn the opportunity to pop off one of its lids and help yourself to the contents within. And that's just the start of it. Needless to say, there will even be more glorious gifts in store for you when the preparations are complete and the festivities can kick off in earnest. That's actually pretty fun. You can think of this chest as something to tide you over in the meantime, and as our way of thanking you for letting us celebrate a helping hand in our time of need. What do you say, child? Wow, this is wonderful. Mother and father say I have to help out around the house during Starlight, so I don't know if I can come back. But I have plenty of time to help now. Just say what you need and leave it to Isane to get things done. Isane, is it? What a generous girl you are. Thank you ever so much. Needless to say, we've prepared some very special presents for adventurers like you as well, so I hope you can collect and enjoy them all. Yes, yes. Isn't that also special? Now if I were done getting all giddy about trifling baubles and toys, I should get back to work. All those starlight trees aren't going to decorate themselves after all. So, when a Lalafell decorates a starlight tree, do they have to, like, shimmy up the tree in order to put, like, ornaments and stuff on top? Or do they just get, like, shorter trees? A shrub! They just get a shrub! Oh, it's a Christmas shrub. We want a strawberry! Now then, if you're ready to get started, simply head west from the amphitheater and speak to my colleague stationed before the water wheel hut. She'll be happy to explain all you need to know to get started. Seasonal quest accepted. Woo! Let's do this, nerds. Okay. Speak with the Satine Starlight Celebrant. Okay. Let's just move something back here. There we go. Meow. Oh. It's over here. I love Gridania. It's honestly one of my favorite city-states. Like, look at this. This is cute. What's there not to love? An adventurer? I was expecting young Isanreen, but I suppose he'll suffice. I'd like you to get to work immediately taking down the decorations nearby. Hold your chocobos now. It's not if we're calling the celebration off. It's simply that, well, you met Camelito Halito, yes? He was in charge of this area, and let's just say his sense for what's appropriate for Starlight leaves something to be desired. I can handle things by myself, so I'd ask you to head to the Conjurers Guild and take down any seasonally inappropriate decorations you might find. When you're through, you can bring the inappropriate ornamentation back here to me, and I'll see that it is properly stored away. I'm excited to see what these trashy ornaments are. Bitch, I want this Halloween pumpkin. What's there not to love with a pumpkin for Starlight? Like, seriously. Look at this. I love pumpkins. How rude. These Easter eggs can go away. I don't give a shit about those. Just the Halloween decorations I like. What happens if we talk to Camelito, Halito? All this working for what? To take it all down when festivities are over? A thorough waste of time and effort, if you ask me. Yeah, that's valid. But look at these cute... These fit. Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay, let's deliver him back. Meow. I can handle things here by myself, so I'd ask you to head to the Conjurers Guild and take down any seasonally inappropriate decorations. I've already done that. Here you go. Oh yes, that should do it then. Isane here finished cleaning up her assigned area as well. And half the time, I might add. Did you see some of those so-called decorations? It's as if the man has never attended a single day's worth of Starlight festivities in his life. At any rate, I suppose I'll see to it that the ornaments you took down are replaced with something more festive. In the meantime, I'd appreciate it if you could report to in my stead. Of course, leave it to me. Okay, we gotta go back, open the twinkle box. Gotta go back and open the twinkle box. Gotta go back and open the twinkle box. Too many people not social distancing here. Thank you for all your help, friend. I promise we'll get to our act together one of these years. In the meantime, we truly appreciate your saintly efforts in helping us see that every child has a smile on their face for Starlight. Allow me to apologize on Carlito's behalf for the extra work he created for you. The boy has much to learn, yes, but I've no doubt that he will come to understand what the spirit of the season is all about in due time. In the meantime, allow me to express my gratitude for all you've done in true Starlight fashion, with a present from the Twinkle Box. Go ahead, help yourself, and remember that there are more gifts waiting for you if you feel inclined to lend us your aid again. Upon completing each of the tasks assigned to you by, Garan, G, you may open up one of the lids to the Twinkle Box and help yourself to one of the presents inside. Cool. Oh, we have to open this one. Okay. Thanks. An avocado. Thanks. Because it's a large number 5. Oh, and lest I forget, I'm not the only one who truly appreciates your efforts. Far from it. We've been receiving messages from the realm over thanking you and your fellow adventurers for all you do for the people of Eorzea each and every year. My colleague Benfald, here in the amphitheater is holding on to them all, so if you're curious, simply say the word. He'd be happy to share the words of appreciation and good cheer. Missives of gratitude from across the realm have arrived in time for Starlight season. A new letter will be available to read each time preparation for the festivities are successfully complete, so be sure to take a break from your efforts from time to time and speak with Benfald. Cool. What happens if I talk to you again? Let's decline for a second. Thank you for your invaluable aid, friend. The Starlight festivities never could have happened without you. My colleagues and I are far from the only ones who appreciate your efforts. Letters have arrived from across the realm to thank you for your generosity. Just see for yourself. Letter from the drowning wench. I'll just do this one letter and then I'll check the other ones later. Oh, this is cute. I ship it. Only if they want it. Doing your part to assist the Starlight festivities, are ye? Let old Barden tell ye, these fresh off the boat adventurers that show up these days could learn a thing or two from ye. All about the glory those types are. Work in the fields at Summerford but want to save the world. Ha! Mayhap ye should learn to avoid becoming goo-boo-doo mulch first, I say. But you're different. Aye, you understand that putting a smile on everyone, even on old lonely child's face, is as heroic a deed as it is as its own right as fending off a fleet o' pirates. Merry Starlight to ye, lass. May your sails always be full. But nothing right now. Screw that shit. Okay. More Starlight. Starlight's slapdashery. Garanji will not rest until she has seen it that this year's Starlight celebration is the best of her. I heard to see you decide to stick around. Apparently there's another set of decorations that aren't quite up to snuff. Would you mind helping Isane look into the matter and fix things up? I've asked her to wait just outside the amphitheater. Okay. Is someone literally wearing an Amaric cosplay? XP, no. I also like how people on free trial could experience this if they wanted to. Like, it's not just restricted for people that have full subscription. Oh, hello there. When I was on my way back before, some of the townspeople told me that there's something strange about the snowmen over by the Shade of Bower. Carmelito was in charge of those as well. I know that he's new to all this, but how hard can it be to make a snowman? Anyhow, let's go see him what's wrong there, shall we? I'll race you. Whee! I guess I could have teleported, but I don't care! Let's enjoy this! Woo! Woo! There's something strange about these snowmen, yes, but I can't quite put my finger on it. What do you suppose it is? They're not facing outward? Or they don't have faces. I think it's the facing outward. The snowmen seem to be facing in odd directions. Set them straight so that the Starlight festivities might proceed in good order. If you want to take another look from a distance, just ask me. Okay. Let's try counterclockwise. If I turn to counterclockwise again, no, clockwise. There we go. That's good. Counter. Counter. Nothing. Counter. I don't know why I always do counterclockwise for stuff. Someone seemed to be facing all in the right direction now. Hooray! Have you done this yet, Kyo? He looks so like... Oh. Well, the snowmen are all smiling and inviting us, and I don't think this one's smiling, hon. I'd have thought that turning them around a bit could make such a difference. I don't think this one's smiling, hon. Oh my god, that's such a weird Evo combo, Curb. How are you doing, fam? I stopped because my upload made the leg on barrel. Yeah, that's fair. How you doing tonight, Curb? Chillin' sounds good. I'm just doing event stuff, which is like a holiday event type thing. So it's nothing like super intensive. So you can just sit back and enjoy this story. Hey, thanks for contributing to my cosplay costume day challenge. So hopefully we'll get there. And if not, no big deal. I will probably do it again. So. Camelito Halito. Oh, it's you two. Whatever are you doing lolling around about here? I can totally read today. I've already finished my latest task. Behold, take notes and perhaps one day you'll be able to work as efficiently. Once again, Camelito Halito's decorations strike you as leaving something to be desired. Now I see why your work's a pass. I believe the word you're looking for is slapdash. Why? The sheer nerve! Might I remind you that you people are lucky a personage as esteemed as myself has deigned to assist with such menial tasks. In a just world, I would be placed in charge of the entire event, and you would be assisting me. That is where my true talents lie, not in making silly snowmen and putting lights on trees. Whoa there, fam. You don't know the first thing about Starlight. That's why all your decorations were such a mess until this adventurer and I fixed them. What? What nonsense is this? I should just read, Camelito's voice in, like, Pegasus, like, from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Kaiba boy. It's true. She actually understands what Starlight's all about. She wants everyone who takes part in the festivities to feel the joy of the season, and it shows in the care she puts in every little task. All I did was just flip the snowman around. Like, don't paint this, like, grandiose picture. Don't you care about making others happy? Or even being happy yourself? Why, I haven't seen you smile once the whole time you've been here. Why, I never. I came here to do a job and against my will. Perhaps putting up these ridiculous decorations is enough to amuse a child like you, but I'm a man grown. So what if I'm a child? I actually care about Starlight. My decorations will put smiles on more faces than yours ever will. Fucking wrecked. Smiles this, happiness that. Be honest, Starlight is all about getting presents, yes? Then why don't I give you some coin? With money you can buy whatever you want. Ooh, this is like real world shit. I don't want your stupid money. I'm going back. Okay, bye. He almost got I almost saw shit that I did not want to see. Making a poor child cry. Consider me unimpressed, Camlito. And yet, I cannot help but feel that there is more to that child's situation than meets the eye. I shall inquire further. In the meantime, pray, return to the waking sands and apprise her of your progress. Gotta kick it down. Perhaps I could stand to take my work a little more seriously. Yes. Can y'all hear the music and stuff okay? Roberta. Habity-biddy-bee. Welcome back, friend. Thanks to your tireless efforts on our behalf, I am pleased to report that we are closer than ever to getting the festivities in full swing. Don't forget to help yourself to another present from the Twinkle Box! I dare say you've more than earned it. Sweet. Let's get this one. Woo! More shit! Hooray! Now the thank you letter has arrived from one of your admirers. I will do that later. Except this. Thanks in no part to his efforts. I do say we're on track to beginning the festivities sooner than I had anticipated. That's it. I fear there's still more work to be done. If only I weren't so utterly useless. There's too many people here. Did you say something, Hamlito? Me? Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Kyo, holy shit! Kyo contributed 1,820 points total to the cosplay costume challenge. Thank you so much, friend. I don't know what cosplay I'd do because I only have Anne from Persona. Unless if I want to buy a new one. We'll get there. Whoa! At any rate, next job I'd like to entrust you is to preparing the tree. Speak to my colleague in the Acorn Orchard over in New Gridania, and she'll be happy to brief you on the task at hand. Okay. We're in New Gridania. Over here. So I gotta... Probably quickest for me to go to the Conjurers Guild and then walk over. Meow. Conjurers Guild. Yeah, now I have a couple cosplays I'd like to do. It's just I don't really have the funds to do it, but if I get enough interest with the cosplay challenge, I might pick up something. Alright. Oh, wrong way. I'm gonna shimmy up that tree. Are you here to help? Remarkable. Splendoriferous, even. I've been inspecting the trees that have been put up around... Oh, are you... Yes. I've been inspecting the trees that have been put up around town, and I couldn't help but notice that something was amiss. See here? Part of the trunk has been gnawed away, as if by an animal or the like. Were any more damage to be done to the tree, it might fall over, and that would be most perilous for any small child who happened to be standing beneath it at the time. Well, that's the child's fault, so... Hey, Mad Hatter! How are you doing today, Cinca? Oh my god, Mickey with the hands, that's great. Holy shit, thanks, Cinca, for donating 300 to the Cosplay Costume Challenge. How are you doing this evening? I have a mind to call a skilled woodworker that perhaps they might examine the tree and reinforce it for us. Might I ask you to head to the Carpenter's Guild in my stead? This adventurer will be going, you say? I suppose that means you won't be needing me. Well done, and shall inspect the other trees, or the like. I don't even know how I'm doing because I don't have the points thing up. Wait, I could probably check. We'll get there, fam! We got this. There we go. Ooh, there we go. I need to go to the Carpenter's Guild even though I have the skills to do it probably. I could just walk over here. Ho there! Don't call me that, because I already know I'm a hoe. What brings you to the Carpenter's Guild during the season of celebration, friend? Some cute little woodland creatures have been chewing away at your starlight tree, you say? Well, that won't do it all. I dare say this calls for an investigation. Speak with the splendoriferous starlight celebrant. That's great. Good. Chat with them. Cannot thank you enough, my friend. Clearly you have summoned a carpenter of surpassing skill. I am most relieved to know that the children of Gridania need not fear any falling trees as they open the presents of Starlight Season. Okay, who opens their tree, like their present right under the tree? Like, I always take my present and then move to like the sitting area and then open it. I don't open it right directly under the tree, and if I did open it like close to the tree, I'd be like decent enough away, right? Jesus. Anyways. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. While you were visiting the guild on my behalf, Camlito Halito was kind enough to go about inspecting the other trees in the area. I'm pleased to report that he assured me that not one shows any suspicious gnawing or tooth marks. If he lied, like, pfft, his problem. Do you mean a chair? Yeah, like chair, couch, right? Like, cause for me, like when we do set up our Christmas tree and stuff, we have the Christmas tree in the corner. So like Christmas trees over here and then sitting areas like over here, right? So we like pick up the presents and then like give them to people and then like sit and socialize, right? Squirrels. He's a rather dour fellow, isn't he? And yet it would seem he takes his work quite seriously. I dare say I was rather impressed at how closely he examined each and every trunk with such a painstaking eye. You mentioned that he was headed back to the amphitheater after finishing the job. Why, he might even stick around long enough to allow me to thank him for his efforts. Might you be so kind as to pass along a simple message of gratitude on my behalf? Can do. Meow. This feels like a longer Starlight than previous years. Because the previous year, like, at least the last, like, the first year I did Starlight, it was just pressing the buttons, right? Like, or not pressing the buttons, but, like, doing stuff in time to the music. Oh, someone's playing music. someone in Dark Knight glam. Cute. Sorry, I was just like stopping and like listening, right? Like enjoying the atmosphere that people give Eorzea. Oh. Up here. Oh, I got too excited. Hey, Camlito. Can't help but feel that something's missing, and yet, what could it be? He is staring so intently at the snowman that seems he might burn a hole through its core. Oh, this is cute. I know. Mayhap a necklace of the finest gold with a sparkling gem inlaid would give it a glamorous appearance befitting the season. But no, I must appreciate that. But I am not a child of Gridania. I must put myself in their shoes. Whatever sort of snowman would bring a smile to their faces. Something amiss? No, I'm a sir. Oh, it's you. No, there's nothing amiss, Percy. I simply had occasion to return here, and I was wondering if there was not something I could do to further improve upon my most inspired creation. Bah, who am I fooling? It's true. I haven't stopped thinking about what the girl said for bells now. Here, I thought I would come here and put together a festival for the ages. And as it turns out, I can't even make a single child happy. Hells, I'm only making myself miserable as well. And yet, I must not give up hope. There's still time for me to do my job right, to earn the right to open that chest of presents and claim the glory that is rightfully mine. And so I got to thinking, that child was looking at the snowman with the most intense gaze, was she not? No doubt she saw something in it that has managed to escape. Forgive me. I suspect my work here might take longer than expected. Pray, report to Granji ahead of me, and tell her I shall be along in due time. Snowman needs a giant carrot, if you know what I mean. Okay. Welcome back, friend. And another job well done, I'm pleased to say. Well, what are you waiting for? Help yourself. You've more than earned it. Camlito's still putting the finishing touches on his snowman, you say? Dare I dream that he's come to understand the true spirit of starlight at last? For indeed, the season isn't about gaudy lights, toys, and trinkets. If every last child is not able to find something of joy here, we have not done our duty, and to make that possible, we must find a reason to rejoice for ourselves. Our smile lights up the light faces of children, who in turn warm our hearts yet further, allowing us to further spread happiness across the realm. It is that cycle of giving and receiving, that ever-expanding circle of peace and joy that embodies the true soul of the starlight season. So take your present proudly, my friend. Let it fill your heart with pure satisfaction, that you might have happiness aplenty to share with your fellow adventurers, and indeed, Eorzeans the realm over. Boom! More shit I don't use. Another thank you letter has arrived. Yes. Granji's turn. Yep. Starlight waits for no one. Without further ado, I would simply entrust you with the next most vital task in preparing for the festivities. Simply speak to my colleagues stationed past Aplaku Falls on the way to the residential district to the north. Okay. I need to speak to... Oh. Where? Oh, there. Okay. I was like, where the frick's Aplaku Falls? Oh no, they're DCA. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. It would have been cute if there was like stuff floating in this little pond area. I guess I could have gone to the Lancer's Guild, but that's fine. Back to offer your aid. Well, I suppose we could put you to use. Perhaps you've seen the snowmen around the area. Well, the truth is, we employ a little bit of sorcery to make sure they don't go melting in the event of untimely warm weather. To that end, I task you with stuffing one of these here fragments on what we call eternal ice inside each one of them. If you could see the others near the manor district north of here, Insane and I will take care of those by the Lancers Guild. Pray, return to the waking sands. Can do. So we're fisting these snowmen. I don't feel super comfortable with that. But okay. I'll do what I must. Actually, let's get a bit closer, because I want to see what this actually is. Oh, it's just doing that. Okay. I wonder if this area is going to eventually lead to somewhere. Because I don't think it leads to anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. 1 second. Why you do this? iPad, why you do this? That's fine. Okay. I'm actually going to run to the washroom. Just because it's a good time. And I will be right back and run an ad in the meantime. So BRB. I am back. Woo! What's this? Okay. Let's go back in game and work on more of this shit. Wow. iPad, please. There we go. So let's go do more of Starlight. Okay. So many peeps here. So many bunny girls. Two bunny girls. And a cat. And a tiny kitten. And with that, I do believe our job is done. Hooray! I trust you've seen your snowman as well. Excellent. I'll survey the area one last time to make sure we haven't overlooked anything. So pray go on ahead of me and report back to Amgranji. Garanji. I don't know how to pronounce it. Granji? Say, Mrs. Adventure, is there a special someone you'll be spending Starlight Season with this year? No, because of COVID. Oh, is that so? Then we best make the decorations extra pretty just for them, yes? I always used to come with Mother and Father, but they, are busy this year. That's why I decided to make myself useful and help out with the preparations. I had in mind to make a giant snowman just for them, and that we could all come see together. But I think they'll need to stay at home, so, well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, but I should get back to work. See you around, Mrs. Adventurer. Like her outfit. As the saying races off, your mind drifts to Kamlito Halito, who you believe you last saw at Mikendo's Amphitheater. How does he fare this allotted? Nope, I want to see her outfit. It's Red Mage. That's our code of casting. Ooh, shit, that's pretty. How does it die? Eh. Yeah. Get out of theater. Let's have some water. Oh, your snowman, Farron. Oh, why, hello there, Zane. I was just putting... Oh, there you are, Kyo. I see you, Kyo. I was just putting together another snowman of my own. What do you think? Have I redeemed myself? Oh, it's wonderful. I was just thinking how the snowman looked so lonely, but now he has a friend. Let's make one more. Yet another, you say? Indeed, I suppose we've nothing better to do until the next delivery of ornaments arrive. Very well, then to work. Well, it appears I'll occupy myself here for a while yet. You've completed your tasks, yes? If you would be so kind, I would ask that you report to Granji for the both of us. Look at this asshole. Look at this asshole. Told you I didn't finish, that's fair. Not even a Lalafell anymore. Jerk. Look at this photo. Look at this graph. Punching your kneecaps. Punching your kneecaps. Anyways. Look at this graph. Another task completed. And in spectacular fashion. I have no doubt just to think of how many smiles you've put on the children's faces today. Take your reward, friend. I dare say you've earned it. Oh no, people are hurling snowballs. It's way too loud. This one. More shit I don't use. But that's okay. Complete. See what's up. If it would not be too much to ask, we are in need of more snowman decorations. I have, made an executive decision to build one more. With pleasure. I shall see that the necessary supplies are procured straight away. That said, color me surprised, Carmelito. Could it be that you've finally gotten into the spirit of the season after all? Could it be you're not the Grinch? One could say that, I suppose. At first, I simply saw all this decorating as menial labor, trifling tasks far beneath one of my station. And yet, Seeing the twinkle in young Yisine's eyes every time I make a snowman or hang up a glittering star, I began to sense that I was part of something far larger than I have ever imagined. Before long, I realized the truth, that every one of my actions, no matter how humble, were indispensable in bringing good cheer to the hearts of the children in this realm. And perhaps, more importantly, that such acts were diminished if performed without similar sentiments of my own heart. Yet I fear that in realizing this, I've been consumed by the sheer responsibility of these tasks, to the point that I feel almost petrified with a desire to get everything just right. Oh ho ho! Worry not, my friend. There's still plenty of time to polish your creations to perfection before the festivities kick off in earnest. So long as you've got that starlight spirit in you, you've more than fine in my book. At any rate, our job is almost done. But that's all the more reason we can't afford to slack off or compromise until we've seen to the last of the preparations. The children are counting on us, my friends. Yes, the children. Another thank you letter. I will check that out later. Yep. Listen up, my favorite helper. It's time to bring some starlight magic to the Great Loam Growery. Seek out my splendorific colleague there. She'll be more than happy to share with you all you need to know. Forget kid. Where do I need to go? North Shroud area to the Botanist Guild. Let's go to the Botanist Guild. Let's go to the Botanist Guild. Let's go to the Botanist Guild. Boop. It's you again. Your assistance is most welcome, friend. But I've been handing out wreaths for the townsfolk to decorate the front doors, but it would seem our supply has fallen woefully behind the demand. A most generous individual at the Botanist Guild has agreed to donate some of their loveliest works for our cause. Might it trouble you to make the trip there and procure them for us? Alrighty. I can help you. Like, let me help you! Jeez. Wreaths, you say? But of course! We've more than enough for one and all of this starlight. Pray take as many as you need with my blessing, and give the celebrants my best regards. Gotta go deliver the wreath. Fast mode. Most generous individual at the Botanist Guild has agreed to donate some of the— Yes, I already got them. Oh. Just look at all these lovely wreaths. The grower at the Botanist Guild are nothing if not generous. At any rate, this should more than suffice. Thank you, friend. Look, that adventurer is helping get ready for Starlight. Isane told me that she is too. She says that every time she finishes a task, she gets a special present. I should have helped out too. Isane, you say? The poor child. I can't even imagine working so hard. What with all the hardships she now faces at home? Hardships, you say? What is it that troubles the girl, pray tell? I fear I'm not privy in all the details, but word has it that her parents have not left the house in ages. Isane's always running about town all on her own. She puts on a strong face, but I can't help but worry that she's suffering more than she lets on. It wasn't always like this, mind you. I remember often seeing the three of them together. Her father cut a tall, dashing figure and always adorned his head with a stylish hat. Her mother had the gentlest smiles and was always clad in garb of matching patterns that she fashioned herself. Seeing such a lovely family walk the streets together was always such a heartwarming sight. Sadly, for whatever reason, it was a sight we no longer see. That is most troubling indeed. Pray forgive me. I haven't the slightest idea that anything was amiss when the girl came to offer her aid. I must have a chat with her. Ah, but a lovely host of wreaths have arrived from our friend at the Botanist Guild. Pray, help yourself to whichever strikes a fancy. Ah, forgive me. Your work here is done. Pray, return to the waking sands and collect your reward. Okay. Nope. For a second I thought that was a scarecrow and I'm like, wait, what? Is she wearing a onesie? Oh, it looked like she was wearing a onesie and I'm like, where do I get a onesie? I want a onesie. Okay. Talk to our lovely lady that's covered in all these people. Well, if it isn't my favorite helper, I thank you most sincerely for yet another job well done. Well, what are you waiting for? Help yourself to another present from the Twinkle Box. Yes. More shit I don't need. Oh, I'm trying to slide down the chimney, but I'm dummy thick and my ass cheeks get stuck on the way down. Me and my head randomly. Was it randomly though, Kyo? Was it randomly? Was it randomly? Friend, be honest with me. What was it randomly? Have the additional snowman decorations arrived yet by chance? I'm most eager to get started on my latest masterwork. That's the spirit, and indeed, they were delivered not moments ago. Splendid. In that case, Sane and I shall get to work at once. Aw, that's cute. What the baby? Hey, look at Santa. We were watching the Rockettes show on TV and they were all dressed as Santas. Yeah, the Rockettes are something amazing. Like, I would see them live just because of how freaking nuts they are. Ho ho ho. That's the kind of good cheer I like to see. Yes, it would appear that the Starlight Celebration is in good hands again this year. Yeah, I'm talking about being confused. Yeah, no kidding. Yes, your colleague has mentioned some troubling news about the young insane, so I took it upon myself to do some research into the matter. Whatever's the matter, is the child okay? The girl is fine, but I fear her dear father is less so. Stricken with a grievous malady. Stricken with a grievous malady. He lies bedridden, with the saint's poor mother tending to him every waking moment of the day. That's most distressing indeed. Poor girl, she's never said as much, but doubtless she works as hard as she does in order to procure the medicine her dear father so desperately needs. Sadly, matters are not so simple. The illness her father suffers from, sadly, is a common one these days, and is said demand for medicine greatly outstrips the supply. No matter how diligent the girl works to earn the coin she needs, there's simply not enough of the remedy to go around. Sounds like COVID vaccines right now, am I right? I have, it's awesome. Oh man, yeah, the Rockettes would be something sweet. Indeed, though opening the Twinkle Box may light up her eyes, I can only imagine what she truly wants for Starlight is to soothe her dear father's pain. If only there was some way we could help her out to do just that. Well, there may be naught we can do to heal what ails the man. Perhaps we might be able to offer Sane and her family a bit of starlight cheer in this trying time. The girl has been a most dutiful and generous little helper for this season, has she not? If we were to find some way to dedicate this year's Starlight Celebration to her and her loved ones, and in doing so make it the most spectacular success it's ever been, mayhap that might lift their spirits? Dedicate the celebration to her? An admirable idea, I agree, but however might we do that? 2 words. Stupendous snowman. If a saint's father is unable to rise from bed... Let's try this. Child spoke of her wish to make a snowman of incredible size, you say? No wonder she took such an interest in my masterpiece. As for the medicine, let me contact my associates and see if there's aught that might be done. In the meantime, might I trouble you to see the decoration of our final and most spectacular snowman? I'm confident that you understand what would bring joy to Insane's heart more than anyone. Oh, but it would seem you've already collected all the Twinkle Box has to offer. Pray forgive my presumption. I suppose you'll be leaving us to return to far more important matters. 'Tis not about reward, you say. Truly you are the very embodiment of the Starlight Spirit. A veritable incantation of Nimia herself. His self? He self? I don't know, I read too fast. Another missive of thanks has arrived from you. Yep. We'll read that off screen because I don't give a shit. Starlight smiles. Let's accept this. At long last, our preparations have almost come to an end. All that remains is to put the finishing touches on the mother of all snowmen and give our dear little Elaine a starlight present she'll remember for her lifetime. And with that, shall we be on our way? I'm ready if you are. Mm-hmm. I like the choir outfit so much, but I can't really. I shouldn't buy it. So cute. Now, let's get to work, shall we? I've prepared an assortment of decorative materials for the occasion, so feel free to let your imagination run wild. That said, you mustn't forget who our audience is. What sort of snowman do you suppose would most warm little Elane's heart? Yes, you were saying how concerned she was that the smaller snowman might be lonely, yes? And how happy she was that he got a friend? Perhaps there's a hint to be had here. What sort of decoration would make Elaine happiest of all? Give it some thought, and I've no doubt you'll be struck with inspiration. A cat. Reflect on all you've earned and decorate the snowman as best to delight the fellow people. As the townspeople tell it, Elane's father is a tall, dashing type and rarely seen without his favorite hat. Her mother, on the other hand, was known to prefer wearing matching patterns. Now, do I decorate? Okay. Favorite hat. So let's try this. And a green scarf. Perfect. Do nothing. Place a red knit hat. And a scarf. Perfect. Now fully decorated, the three snowmen appear as if they were family. Just looking at them warms your heart, and you can only hope Elaine feels the same. Return to yes, okay. You've truly outdone yourself, my friend. This is nothing short of a masterpiece. I've no doubt Elaine will be overjoyed at the sight of your little snowman family. Yay. This is actually a really cute Starlight Celebration event. Super cute. Marvelous. Simply marvelous. While I'm partial to my own creations, I can do nothing but tip my cap to your superior aesthetic sensibilities. Ho ho! I've seen many a snowman in my day, but never one that warms the cockles of my heart quite so much as your merry little snowman family. Truly, you are a snowman artisan of the highest order. Thanks! Look! The snowman has a mommy and daddy. Why, it's just like a family. Our family! Oh, how happy she must be! Did you make this, Camlito? I only helped here and there. Panona deserves all the credit. How do you like it, Elaine? I dare say the little snowman isn't lonely anymore. Oh yes, now that I know she's not alone, I can leave her to enjoy Starlight with her family while I return home to my own. I'm sorry for making you do all this for me when you were already so busy yourself. Can you forgive me? I'm the one who should be asking for forgiveness, my child. For a second I thought he was going to shake his head like, no. After all, it is you who taught this stuffy, overly serious fool what the true meaning of Starlight was all about. I may not be able to stay for the celebration, but this has already been the best Starlight ever. Thank you so much for letting me help. I'll treasure the presents from the Twinkle Box forever. Ahem. Camlito, if you would. But of course, those presents were simply to show our appreciation for your help. Of course, we have another present, and this one's just for you. It's technically for your father, but... Or perhaps I should say, for your dear father. Could it be? As so it happens, the Saint of Numeria here happens to be a patron of the apothecary that produces this medicine. When he shared your story with the proprietor, they simply insisted that we deliver this to you straight away. What's more, they have at long last discovered a means by which they can produce the remedy in vast quantities. Rest assured that all those who are suffering as your father is will have succor soon enough. Speaking of your father, my child, I took the liberty of delivering the first dose to him in person. For all the looks of it, it would seem that you may well even be able to enjoy the celebration after all, and I dare say that your dear father may even be feeling well enough to join you. Truly? Medicine that's not even all the money in the realm can buy. It truly is a Starlight miracle. Yes, the season has taught me so much. Coin is but a means to an end, not a goal in and of itself. It is not used to bring a smile to those who need it most. It has little more value than a lump of coal. Ho ho! I dare say you've come this far in short time, Cumlito. Your father will be most proud to hear this, I'm sure. Yes, you will prove a worthy successor to him, I'm sure. About that, Lord good saint, sir. I've decided not to take over my father's business after all. It surprised me as well. Over the course of preparing for Starlight, I could feel my heart changing. Now, as I'm certain of it as anything, I want to become the leader of Whoville. When I return to Ul'dah, I mean to devote my efforts to doing all in my power to alleviate the plight of those who are not blessed with my privileges. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I misjudged you, my four. You have matured far, far beyond even my wildest expectations. So much so, in fact, that I dare say your father will have a stern word or two with me. At any rate, I'm not returning anywhere until I've celebrated Starlight to the fullest with the children of Gridania. A scene here will be the first among them, of course. At no time in history does Gobbert appear to feel the need to wear pants. I think, yep. Does he just, like... Oh, no, I was gonna say, does he just, like, freeball it? But no, he wears at least underwear. That's the spirit, and with that, I can finally present to you and Pinona with the greatest gift of all. Friendship. The one I've been waiting to give you from the start. Let me hazard a guess, the smile of the little ones, yes? Every freeball, you know, I wonder if there's a mod, actually, of, like, Godbert freeballing it. Clearly, the Starlight Spirit has taken hold of your heart now. And with that, the moment we've been waiting for is finally at hand. Without further ado, let the festivities begin! Yes. Alright! We did it! We did Starlight. We did Starlight. That was actually a nice one, I really liked that. I really enjoyed that Starlight. That was actually a nice one. I liked that one. That was a nice one. Okay. I'm gonna take a short break. And I will be right back very quickly. I am back. Thanks for waiting. I am back. Thanks for waiting. I want to make sure I'm actually unmuted. Yes, we're good. Okay. Let's Shadowbringers it up, boys. I'm actually curious. Do they do the choir thing? Or is it just like going around? Was that it? How do I get extra stuff? Oh, this is all money. Okay. This is actual money. Okay, that's not bad. So let us, change our outfit and go have some feels. How does that sound, fam? Have some feels, have some feels, have some feels. I need this one. There we go. Because last time we met with Hot Grandpa, so I'll say what's up. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first, we should report to the Exo. You can run along, Panona. We're perfectly capable of handling this level task. In light of your recent excursions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Okay. Manager of the suites. Okay. So I need to go to the pendant. Let's go to the pendants. Let's all go to the pendants. Nope. Let's all go to the pendants to get ourselves a treat. To get ourselves a treat. Oh, I kind of want tackies. Do I get tackies? Oh, welcome back, miss. We've been expecting you. We will find refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope that they are to your liking. Will you be retiring now? Yes. Very good, miss. Bid you a pleasant evening. Oh, I got the sandwich basket. Perfect. Once I'm finished this, because I assume it's cutscene, once I'm finished this cutscene, I'll go on a quick break again, run upstairs, grab tackies, come back down. I love this school uniform. Oh, it looks delicious. This would have been cute to have when running Heaven's Sword because of the, whatchamacallit, symbol. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray, take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
Mm-hmm.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around.
Is that permission tree thing?
Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
What a nice buffet, like you're doing in a place like this. Yup. Okay, what's up with Emmett?
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
Okay. Right.
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly.
Well, I was blinded by that light, so...
That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Tell me about Seto. You're putting me off of my dinner. That was one of the options. Jeez, savage.
What? What about Seto? What is that to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big, and he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto? Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
I'm a silent pro tag, so... I have a cat boy in my basement. My bean be so cute. No food was eaten. Wonder who was here. Or if I ate it. Waddle, 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 waddle. Okay, I'm gonna get Takis because I want a snack. I'm sorry, I just did a break. But I'll quickly grab that. BRB. I got my tackies. I'm happy camper now. Sorry about that. Wait till there's a voice acting cutscene to om nom nom them. Ooh. Manager of the Sweets is in a cheerful mood. Good morning to you, miss. I hope you are well rested. Dexark and your companions are presently gathered in the ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest inconvenience. Where's the ocular? Docile gate. Okay. I love this area so much. I'm really curious where we're going to go to next. Docile gate? Docile gate. Now I'm really interested to see where we head to next in terms of 14's story. Oh no, I'm late for senpai. Do you have business with that Crystal Exarch? Just say the word and I would be happy to escort you to the ocular. Yes. What's up? They don't look happy.
Oh, there you are. You're just in
I'm gonna
time
eat.
to welcome our guest.
I'm gonna eat some takis while this is running.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon? Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs. And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Oh no, he's hot.
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
Okay. A kernel, perhaps. I'll say a kernel, perhaps.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amareng, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as you, which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amareng in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Oh shit, Crystal Exarch is in Smash, guys.
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Asia Laran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Aye, aye, Captain. Yep. Oop. You should never split the party, but this isn't D&D. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There's a church, or rather, the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light, alas that has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within that hall, there remains a tablet whose writings I believe may prove to use of it, Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. Most considerate proposal. Very well. Ere we depart to Ratika, we shall journey on to Fort Job that we might secure this relic. Urianger, that's the most normalest sentence I've heard you say. Okay. Oop. Travel to Fort Job. Here amidst these ruins we will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hall the tablet we speak. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. Okay. Let's get this. Recommended gear. Oh, that is not good looking. At least I can hide headgear. What's this look like dyed? I'm curious. Oh, I can't preview housing items. Okay. Oriange appears lost in thought. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to its ingenuity and architectural prowess. Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of this realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from that fulgent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. Gotcha. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet where there is light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to the Ratika Greatwood. That is a tale for another time. For now let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Okay. Let's check out this chapel. Maybe I can mount it. This is down. Okay. Oh. This is a wee bit creepy. Wee bit creepy. Jump scares, oh boy. Sorry about that. Ugh. Aye, this is indeed the church we seek. Surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse. Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time, yet as the reason for remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. A faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark, and its followers did want for places of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the night's blessed. Who subsequently migrated to Ratika, yes. Indeed, 'twas beneath the shaded burrows of the Ratika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Often many times did Yulmar make spurious overtures of friendship onto them, but they are no fools. The excerpt knoweth full well that Ishtola, in her seclusion, doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, now I see it. Top of which he spoke, no doubt, provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we better hurry up and find it. Yes. Let us hurry up and find this. Okay. Okay. Yes, thank you. Let's zoom in on that booty, yes. There we go. I did it. I've located it, because I am great. Bow before me, puny mortals. Within the altar, thou sayest? Oriange, speak normal English for once. Not escapeth thine eye, 'twould seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I'm not mistaken, they are right. They are writ in the script of the ancient Empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Ritika. 'Twill be no small matter to decipher them. Fine gift for a seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the wood. Okay. Brianna is ready to leave, but not before first offering a piece of advice. Ere we depart, there's a customs for the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plainly, if the belief of the Blessed is that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of everlasting day, yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases masters their disciples. So is it that Y'shtola hath taken the name of Master Matoya, lest we offend them. I bid you speak not her true name in the Blessed's presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at Greatwood's border. Okie dokie. Meow. Hop, hop, hop. Hop-dee, hop, hop, hop. Oh, wrong way. Get out of these ruins first. How the heck do I get? Stomping on your graves. Guess we gotta go around the mulberry bush to get to grandmother's house. Don't attack me, please. I don't want to deal with shit today. Hello, Mycroft. Well then, traveler, what business brings you here? Shit. Yes, of course, right this way.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and
Apparently
secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow.
Apparently the Lahi meme's more of the Western fandom and not so much the Japanese fandom.
So he braves the forests of Raktika.
I'm gonna mute again while I nom.
Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
We have arrived. Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold. No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule!
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
This plain our Ascian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, we will not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, the pervadeth every corner, and so long as the Light Warden remaineth, the Sin-Eater shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years passed, and a swarm of Sin-Eaters did lay waste onto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in doing so. Hurry, all GGs. Please. Please, fam. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on, wayward souls in want of a guiding hand. For our mercy, Y'shtola hath provided that which they sorely needed. They have since endeavored to restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps to Fortgone. Okay. Crow time. Here. No, please don't attack me. Wait, what's it look like? What the fuck? No, please don't attack me. Why does that look like that was photoshopped over?
See little sign of recent activity, nor have any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Now, surround them!
Well.
Sin-Eaters, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
Oh, hate these guys.
It's a Sin-Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Capo. Do I say Capo? Stu, please, we're not Sin-Eaters.
Perhaps they speak the truth.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives.
Amid spitting
the
facts.
cardinal sin of boring me. And so I retire to the shade.
Oh shit.
Good luck.
Oh no. It's gonna cause shit.
There! Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Which is funny because I read on La Brea. That's funny.
Enough. Runard, report.
Master Matoya.
Sie Stola. Oh no, she hot.
We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
Yes,
The
queen.
intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
Just passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not?
You shouldn't say Y'shtola, you should have said Matoya.
Too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether.
That's such like a...
Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
That was such like a... like a virgin answer, like, oh, she hasn't, like, you know, experienced my aether and so on, like...
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Oh no. She doesn't remember us.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but two Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
Yes, it can't be queen? I truly thought me a Sin Eater. It's been too long, clearly. Nice to see you too, Master Matoya.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
I'll probably go for another 15-ish or so, I'm thinking. This music's ridiculous, I love it. It's like so over the top. You've been busy since arriving in the First, I gather, but I would hear the tale of your travails in more suitable surroundings. With Forgotten yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate and you will find me soon enough. Okay. Lahi. There's one only 65 to the northwest. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I see it. I want to get at least an aetherite one here. Get an ether current. Ooh, don't get cut. Ooh. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I like these. Like these light things. That's aesthetic. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the Twelves would, this forest has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. You could show me your home if you know what I mean. Wonka wonka. Lahi in the chat, fam? Can I get a Lahi in the chat? That's a tune, before I forget. Okay. Oh, I should see my little Christmas thing first. Oh man, I love it. Oh, so precious. What's it look like walking? It just kind of slides. That's cute. I like how it's wearing the mom's like striped hat and necklace. Yes. I like that one. That's a cute mount. What? I can't even. It's cute. Apparently it scales to your height too, so like even if you're the tallest of Lalafell, like it'll be bigger than the shortest Lalafell and stuff, so it even scales to like your height that you picked. It's so good.
They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
Too good. It's just chef's kiss.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They
No.
are simple people. Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Can do. Ooh, I like this area. It's like my aesthetic.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
Mm-hmm.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Chop chop.
A few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya, or rather could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire.
Is this the
Any
Vieira?
attempt to their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Is this the Vieira?
Mayhap the warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspicious.
Hey Confucius Lucas, welcome! How are you doing tonight?
Better.
Nice to see you.
Someone was trying to curry favor with me.
Welcome, welcome, fam.
Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key.
So what you've missed, we've recently re-met with our big, bitty goth waifu here. You also missed the Starlight celebration, but it'll be on the VOD if you want to watch it. Starlight's actually really cool. I highly recommend it. So, yeah. Hope you're doing well this evening, friend. If you have any question, I'm doing well. Glad I was able to catch you live. I missed the last. Totally fine. I 110% get it. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I know this is what's this? I know this is a game you probably don't follow, but if you have any questions about it, let me know. I will be glad to assist the best I can. It is free to play up to level 60 if you ever want to try it.
Thank you, Urianger. I may
Hello.
take you up on that offer.
Let me hit you with this sweet. Let me hit you with a sweet oh. I think Y'shtola would be like Y'shtola in this outfit would be something I'd like to cosplay. This outfit would be fun. The thing is, I don't 100% know who I want to cosplay from Final Fantasy yet.
The importance of your role as the warrior of
Oh,
darkness.
wow.
The people
That's
here
awesome.
will surely kill you.
Yeah, for sure. The knife one is a biddy emote, and then the one that Kyo just sent is a subscription, if you subscribe. Which you can subscribe with Twitch Prime, which is an Amazon Prime stuff. Yeah, your outfit's really good in comparison to her old Scion outfit. Yeah, the Scion outfit was kind of like, eh. So I'm happy they upgraded her with something really, like, just the layers and textures of it. It's a really good outfit. Also, I'm a sucker for open back stuff like that.
I must say, Y'shtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd.
If you can pull it off, open back outfits are great. Yeah, I can't really. That's why I do, like, deep cut V-necks and stuff, because, like, I think I can rock that. But yeah, no, open back shit, not my forte.
But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Thancred's pissed.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Confucius Luke. As a guy, neither can I really. Some dudes definitely could, but not me. Right. Really quickly, Confucius Lucas. So what happened was, Thancred, I want to say, like, really loved, Minfilia, who eventually became this girl through, like, shit that happened in the story. But she's not Minfilia anymore. She's her own person. So Thancred's really upset about that because it's like, oh, my waifu kind of thing, so...
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
I know Minfilia is probably, like, this Minfilia is probably someone I would have cosplayed a couple years ago. Damn, that's relatable, yeah. you know, when your girl or whatever just be someone else completely and you're just like, well, rip, right? Let's get these pants. Oh no, can I can't climb a plane. Oh no. Oh no. This outfit's ugly. Still staring off into the distance, lost in thought. Oh no. Oh no. I am not indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect. Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. I can but imagine how Alice and Alphino have changed since arriving here in the first. Change is part of life, but we can hope it's changed for the better. Perhaps you should be concerned with how you have changed. First one. Second one seems kind of snobby. You're right. And after my untoward remark to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worse. I'll have to speak with him later. Returning to this matter at hand, I must begin to work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look around Slitherborough. If there's anything you need, pray, speak with Runar at the Palazza. Okay? I think I'm gonna end story let's finish this last. I think let's finish this last bit here. And then quickly change my fucking outfit. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a quick raid. 8-man raid, and then call it a night, I think, because it's 9. I've been live for... How long have I been live for? Like 2-ish hours? Uptime. Yeah, 2 hours. So, which I like to keep it at the 2-ish, 3-ish hour mark, so... Let's get that outfit. Look at how cute I look. Okay. Now. We're all good on recommended gear. Okay. Let us do an 8-man. Eight-man raid will... Okay. Alliance raids. 24-man. I don't want alliance raid. Trial. Let's do a trial. See how that goes. Do your dialogue choices ever affect the story? Not crazy from what I've noticed. It's mainly just like flavor. So like, heading off to go record, have fun for the rest of the stream. Yeah, Kill, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it, fam. Have a good night. From what I've experienced, no. So it's just more like flavor type stuff. There are some things that you can do like different order for. Like for example, one of them in this story quest is, not this story quest, but like this expansion is like, hey, do you want to see this person first or this person first? And it doesn't really make a difference, but it's just like, hey, who do you want to see, right? Which I'm like, hey, that's cool. It just makes it feel more involved, right? Like, makes you feel more involved in the story. So, let's just sit and wait. Well, I guess, never mind then, because as soon as I sit, duty pops. So, you'll get to see some combat. I hope it's a good one. I'll do this one and then one more and then call it night. That makes sense. Allows more immersion in the RPG, but doesn't necessarily cause for different plots. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this one's boring. Cape Westwind's a joke now, so you don't see much. So I'll quickly do this one and then I'll do the other daily and then call it a night. People are saying easiest 20 seconds of my life. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Cape Westwind's a joke now. Before it used to be difficult, but now it's pretty easy. toast. I'll show my toast emote when we're not in Cape Westwind. Someone's watching the frickin' cutscene. Please stop watching the cutscene. Do some bees knee. Nope. Okay. As soon as I try and do shit, then. Okay, this is melee DPS. You. I think you're melee. Also, how's the audio, Lucas? Is it too loud or too quiet? Can we talk about why your avatar is so #short? She's a Lalafell, which is the shortest class in the game. So Lalafells are pretty short. There we go. Audio's great. Perfect. There we go. We did it. We beat Cape Westwind. There we go. That was easy. Yeah, Lalafells are one of the shortest races. Actually, after the second raid, I'll quickly show you the different races you can play in this game. So let's queue up. These are dailies, you just get more stuff. So. That was rough. Wow, glad you made— I know, it was the roughest. It was like skin of my teeth, man. Like, just so rough. It's awful. Like, party was entirely almost dead. Like, their HP was so low. Like, I thought I was not gonna make it, honestly. This one, hopefully you'll see more of the appropriate combat, so... But yeah. Do we want to do Santa outfit? I think we do. There we go. Let's be cute little Sandy Claus. Let's display headgear so I can show glasses. Okay. What's this one? This one isn't as exciting. I think that's it for 8-mans that we got. They're white mage, so I could do this. Okay. Cape West equals combat. The calm before the storm, if you will. It was just sad. Whee! Okay, let us get to you. Cape Westwind's just a joke now, so it's not really combat. But what do we need to do here? Look at this shit. Like, this shit's cool. Oh no. Oh no. Give this to you. Sorry, skipping cutscenes. No, this game design is fucking amazing. Like, pardon my language, but no, this game has some cool stuff. And also the music always slaps. Do a little dance while we wait. Little shimmy shimmy. to you. Shouldn't be as close. Range DPS. I think that's only you. To go to range DPS, so only you. Are you playing with AIs? Real teammates. This is an MMO. This is all real people. So this is essentially what Ripsic plays in Guild Wars 2, but better. I'm being a shit. Everyone is entitled to what game they want to play and stuff like that. This is just a game I like. Melee. Sure, you. Figure, very cool. Yeah, no, definitely. There are, later on, there is content that you can do with AIs, but it's always better to play with real people. Because there's things you can do called statics where it's like you have the same group of people doing the exact same, like doing endgame content essentially, so. Paralysis. Oh, paralysis, please. Where the fuck are you? There you go. Let's redraw that because I want to get a different symbol. Okay. Oof. Oof. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Do I cover it with myself? Yes. Can't do anything. There we go. Give it to you. Sorry, Mom Wolf, is because I was delayed. No, you're good. You are good, fam. If I don't reply right away, it's because I'm focusing on mechanics. I think it's range DPS, yep, so we're almost done. There we go, we did it. Content over chat, you're good. No, I like talking to chat and making sure that people are good and stuff, so. Player recommendation. No, healer, no. You, because you did good. before I get that stuff. Thanks for the hydrate, fam. You know what? Let's do one more. I don't want to do main scenario because that takes way too long. Trials, is it? I prefer 8-man content. It's 4-player, that's 4-player. I could do that again. 1 tank, 2 healer. Skill heist. Not main scenario. Let's try trial again. Why not? I don't need the reward. Pog. I like my little Santa outfit. Oh, here's the toast emote. This is toast. So, like, for her, she's just like a freaking baby with it. See this last one, then I'll show you character creation, then I'll call it a night. But yeah, the raids and stuff in this game, as well as like content in this game is super solid, honestly. They also update it like very frequently, which I'm happy about. So cute. She's so precious. I love my tiny bean. What one is this? Oh, is this Sophia? It's Sophia.
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Watch out for her worshippers.
This one's fun, but it's a pain in the ass. She's super cool though. What do we have? Another astrologian? Okay, I'll do this. Oh, it's someone's first time. That's always good. No, it's fine. It always needs to be someone's first time. But yeah, we gotta kill her. And her fight is something. Nope. Okay, this is... Ooh. Another spear. Let's give it to you. This is a bit further higher content. Ranged DPS. You. How'd I get that? How'd I even hit that? Oh shit, I gotta try. That's always good. No, I gotta get this guy first. Get this to you. Spected Helios. Nope, Spected Helios. Okay, Scales of Revelation, where are we?
I would know the weight of your souls.
Eventually, these come down. Shit.
Can you bring equilibrium
So once, if you fall off at the sides, you're just dead.
Back the balance.
Oh shit. I'm a dumbass. I just ran into this like an idiot I am. Because you shouldn't touch that area at all. So gotta wait for the other healer. She has it. You got this, 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 you got this. Wait for a second. Shit. Maybe don't res right in that. Okay, arrow, so let's give it to you. Sword cast ascend.
Be the bearer of my wisdom.
Ranged DPS. You. Please stop. Sure. Oof. Oh my god, so many people fell off. Shit. Let's keep him healed for a bit. Again. Range DPS. Don't have sword cast up. And you don't really want to hard cast if you don't need to.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
Shit. Oh my god, that was stressful. I was like oh my god. That was stressful. Oh my god, we did it. Sure. We did it. Lucas, are you still in the chat? Oh my god, that was stressful. I hated every minute of it. Thank you. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. This is how I am after Sophia. Okay. Let us turn to title screen. because I will show you whatchamacallit, character creation real quick. So let's go to, what's NA Legacy? It doesn't really matter right now. Nice. Yeah, that was stressful. Okay, so this is character creation. So you got your basic, like, humans. So you can do male or female for most of them, except further down, but that's fine. So you got your basic humans, your basic elves, your hobbits, essentially. That's what Lalafell are. Oh, wee! Pizza sprouting short rotund bodies. Mikote, which are cat people. Rogandans, which are kind of like orcs in terms of build. Ora, which are pretty cool. They're kind of like dragon people. Hrothgar, which are your typical furry people. And Viera, which are your cute bunny girls. So, and the cool thing is, you can pick sub-races too. So it's like, okay, these ones are taller than these ones, right? No, let's go. Let's go character create. No, I didn't mean to. Okay, so let's, for example, do, Mikote's a good example. Let's do Mikote male as an example, right? So they're Seekers of the Sun or Seekers of the Moon. Starting attributes don't really count in this game. So it doesn't really matter what you pick. But essentially it's going to determine your skin tone and hair color, that kind of thing. Or no, it doesn't determine hair color, just your skin tone. So you can choose your height if you want to be tall or short. You can choose your skin tone. You can choose your tail shape in terms of Mikote. So there's tons of different tails you can pick. Tail length, so do you want a long tail or like a short stubby tail? Hairstyle, what type of hairstyle you want, fam? You want like emo boy, you want like to be a cute goo girl, but as a dude, you can have this ridiculous hairstyle, that's pretty fun. Tons of different hairstyles. And then you also got your hair color, you can do base color, but you can also do a highlight, right? Which also affects your tail usually. Yep, it affects your tail too. So you can choose your hair color, you can do your face shape. What's your face look like? Is it kind of like a manly man, or is it kind of like a youthful kind of look? Jaw shape, what's your jaw look like, fam? Jaw type 1, 2, 3, or 4. What you got? Eye shape, same difference. Iris size, do you want large or small? Do you want more anime or do you want normal? Eye color, you can also do odd eyes too if you wanted. Eyebrows, what type of eyebrows you want, fam? Nose, we got your noses. Mouths, we got your mouths. Lip color, you want some like nice lips? You want some nice succulent goth lips? You got that. Facial features, what type of like, do you want bushier eyebrows? Do you want like scars? Tattoos, you want some like kitty cat tattoos? What tattoo color you want? That's sick, I like those character styles a lot. Yeah, no. What color tattoos you want? You can also like put face paint on and stuff like that, and face paint color. You also got different voices you can have. Face paint go. Yep, I'm just showing Confucius Lucas different character stuff. So then once you got that, I don't want to save appearance data. You can pick your birth date. So it obviously goes like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I'm gonna do October 31st, which it also shows on here when your birthday is. This is more roleplay stuff. And then this is like what starting class you can do. But the cool thing is you can always change your class later. Do you want to be a healer? Do you want to be a black mage? Do you want to be an arcanist with the weird summoner dong? You want to be a gladiator? You want to punch shit? You want to swing stuff with an axe? You want to be a cool dragon dude? You can do that. You want to be an archer? Cool. And it also tells you where your starting city is going to be and stuff. So yeah. Final Fantasy has a lot of stuff you can do. Let's go back to my world, which is fairy. Yeah. So that's pretty much Final Fantasy for you. Let's quit. Exit. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy 14 for you. It is free to play up to level 60. with no strings attached. You can play pretty much most of the classes and races. There are some restrictions for free players, but it is a really good way to learn if you enjoy the game, because you also get not only the base game, but the first expansion, Heaven's Sword, which is probably one of the coolest expansions ever for an MMORPG other than Shadowbringers, which is what I'm playing through right now. So, and if you ever want to try it, I am more than willing to, like, hold your hand and guide you through Eorzea, as long as you're in my server and data center. So, I am totally a-okay with that. So, but yeah, that is, I think, gonna call it for me. I went a bit later than I thought I was gonna do, but we got Sophia at the end there, which is always a fun time. Let's see who we got. Let's make tab. Who do we got that I can raid Shadow Legends? As I like to say. Is my friend Sarah on? No, she is not. Give me a second here. Let us raid. I'm just Mina. She is a really cool Final Fantasy XIV streamer. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. If you do have questions, you can ask them on my Discord server, which my Discord server is right there for people in chat that aren't part of my Discord server. It is super chill, super easy. I do have a Final Fantasy role if you want to click that and be like looking at all the info and stuff like that. I try and keep spoiler-free stuff on the server, but it's obviously with stream I can't do spoiler-free, so. But yeah, I'm going to raid. I'm just Mina. She's an ASMR Final Fantasy XIV streamer, which is super nice. So yeah, we'll raid her, say hi, and share some Final Fantasy XIV love. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday. I might try and go a bit later, but I'll tweet about it if I do, which will be, but I'll try and do my regular time, which is 7 p.m. Yeah, and if you guys want to, you know, chat with me and stuff like that, I'm always open on my Discord. Yeah, so let's do some raiding and call it a night. So, okay, let's all share some love. Bye, guys. Have a good night.